let's jump into NVIDIA. So my sentiment, guys, in terms of what I'm seeing, I'm seeing NVIDIA having a very tough time pushing through some levels, guys. Okay, and there is a case where we do have a top formed here with all of this huge uptrend as a 3-wave, 4-wave coming down, and a 5th wave already put in place for an entire wave 1. Okay, so massive uptrend. And there is a case where we're putting in a W, X wave, and a Y wave coming down here in red for a blue 2. So there is that is sort of what I'm seeing as a primary count. And the reason why is, guys, is because if I take sort of the 3 to the 5th wave here, okay, and I take a look at sort of the indicators, right, you can see extreme amount of bearish divergence, guys, forming. Okay, so we have bullish exhaustion, right? We're getting lower highs on the indicators while we're making higher highs on price, right? For me, that does show a bit of less buying pressure, guys, here, and buying volume. The bulls are getting a little bit exhausted. All right, so if the worst case happens where we do not break above, you know, the last highs here, this was it at 153, then we could be putting in a WXY correction, right? W, X, Y coming down, a 3-wave move down towards possibly this sort of pivot here at 91, okay, and possibly here at 77. All right, so I do have buy orders down in NVIDIA for my long-term portfolio down at 90s. All right, so if it does break down, guys, I'll be picking up some shares there. All right, so it's getting a little bit top heavy for me. Okay, and just another thing, there is a possibility, of course, to make one more high here. Right, there is a possibility to make one more high, where we do have a potential wave 1, 2, 3. All of this is a 4 and a 5th wave here, right, to finish off a ending diagonal. Okay, so this is what you call an ending diagonal here. All right, but either or, guys, I think we're really close to potentially a larger correction. Okay, so just be mindful of where you guys are in terms of this cycle. Okay, now if that happens where we get an ending diagonal where we have one more wave up, then the next buys, right after the 5th, it might sell off during earnings, could be down here 113, 101, and 91. Okay, so those are other buys that we can get put in. Okay, but just be mindful of where we are here, guys. If you're not in NVIDIA from these lows, all right, if you're not in from 110 or down here, it's extremely risky, guys, in my opinion, to be buying NVIDIA around these levels going into earnings. Okay, for me, I would just wait it out, see what happens after, and then decide. If you're going in and, you know, betting you're gonna short or you're gonna go long, it's a total gamble, guys. Okay, I'd be a bit, I wouldn't be confident either or. Okay, so for me, what I'm going to do, I'm waiting it out, right? I have orders at 90s just in case we do get a flush down, right? So let's see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated every single day, right? Let's see what the market decides, right? Because we could get one more push up. I'm taking a look at sort of NVIDIA on the smaller time frames. Okay, it's going to probably push the same as sort of all the rest of the markets here, right? It wants to try to sort of stay above these levels here at the blue box around like 131 down to 123. So if it does flush down, expect some bulls to try to pick this up for that last leg. Okay, but yeah, it's all risky here, guys. If you're not in at the lows for NVIDIA, in my opinion, it's a real big gamble. Okay. So for me, I'm not doing anything, right? That's probably the best move for me. I'm not going to do anything, see what's going to happen.